Hello viewers, welcome to another session of Vedic Astrology Demystified by Dolly Manghat.
Now, when the moon planet, the major period of moon planet is in an individual chart, it lasts for 10 years.
Okay.
The way sun was the father, moon reflects the female part of you, or I would say the female parts that are connected to you by the virtue of your mother, your sister, your wife, your daughter, all these things.
Okay.
And like moon also reflects when there is a moon's major period, you tend to start being more compassionate, more spiritual. Okay, so it says that if the moon is strong and favorably placed, one tends to be having a very cheerful heart, a romantic disposition, and also feeling very good about things. You're very concerned about the people around you.
Okay.
Because it's a feminine part, it's
Right.
a nurturing part.
Right.
So it says that we feel very happy, we feel very vigorous in your mind and in your physical, the facial luster, or I would say you enjoy a certain pleasures and comforts, and you feel things around you very beautiful. If the moon is strongly and favorably placed, one may have a cheerful heart, a happy and a vigorous mind, facial luster increases. You start enjoying such subtle pleasures and comforts which are either obtained from a good job or your rise in status, and you gain money and favors and pay homage to gods. That means the spiritual part of you also tends to awaken.
Okay.
But now if it is afflicted and if it is weak, then one suffers from ill health, lethargy, you are irritable, you cannot see beauty in anything. But you must see that 15 days the moon is on the rise, 15 days it's on the decline.
Right.
So when the moon is on the rise, and it is favorably placed, you're bound to see all the good things.
Okay. Okay.
But now when the moon is on the decline, but the moon is favorably placed, you will be able to come across or cross all the obstacles that you face, because you're basically a very positive person.
Okay.
But now if the moon is afflicted, okay, what happens is that time your mind becomes very shallow.
Okay.
So when the moon is on the rise, you will become very judgmental, very aggressive,
Okay.
and you will not like things. And when the moon is on the decline, you will feel depressed, as if nothing can happen to you, and everybody seems cross with you, and things are not happening right. Why were you born on this world?
Oh, wow.
Things are just not happening the way you want.
Okay.
Have you understood now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, when the moon is supported by certain planets, right? Let's say, for example, the moon is there is a sub-planet of Rahu
Okay.
with the moon,
Oh.
sub-planet of Saturn with the moon.
Okay.
Certain amount of sorrowful dispositions are bound to take place.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So that is the time you need to take care of not only your health, but also of the health of your mother,
Okay.
your sister,
Okay.
your wife,
Okay.
your child. So you just need to take care, but not be frightened that something is bound to happen.
Okay.
But yes, you can actually take care and be alert. Let's say your mother is 6 and she's of age where things can happen.
Yeah.
Like it's time for her to leave the world.
Right.
That is the time probably you could be aware and spend some quality time
With her. Oh.
with the elders.
Yeah.
Or let's say your sister is sick but not of the dying age.
Okay.
But it's important, probably she needs nurturing. Similar with your wife, similar with your daughter.
Okay.
So this moon placement, knowing which dasa is going on, is the moon as a sub period or is the moon as a major period?
Okay.
These are the dasas you need to be aware of.
Oh.
When the moon is there as a major sub period and it is lasting for 10 years in your life,
Right.
the importance of the planets that are accompanying as a sub period in the major moon dasa
Okay.
holds more importance.
Okay. Okay. Rather than the.
Rather than the major 10-year period, major dasha you could say.
Right.
See, when the moon is there in your chart for 10 years of your life, you must understand that it is bringing out the nurturing part of you, and normally what happens during that time, you are at a tender age where probably the transition from the childhood to manhood or womanhood is coming.
Okay. Okay.
Normally it happens during that time.
Right.
Okay. Now those 10 years you're completely wanting to start a family, whether it's a man or a woman. Those 10 years are probably when you are wanting wanting to start your family.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
your child,
Right.
or setting up your own work which gives you happiness.
Right. Okay.
You know, approximately the period comes during that time.
Okay.
Now, what are the sub-periods that are hitting the moon's major dasha
Mhm.
is what attributes to what you need to do, what you need to take care of, and what you need not to do.
Oh, fantastic. Again, are there any remedies for the moon debilitation?
Like a moon, all planets are dealing with energies.
Okay.
All planets are dealing with the balance of energies in your body.
Right.
So obviously, every strong point has, or every overbalance has to be balanced,
Right.
and every underbalance has to be taken up.
Right.
And the only thing that has the power to balance the energies in your body are the stones.
Okay. And since moon is associated with water,
Yes.
so the water energies.
So the water energies need to be either brought up, or
Okay.
they need to be calmed down. So
Okay.
probably a pearl or a moonstone, such stones will do them. Or even you know, the color of, actually the stones and the planets go according to the color.
Mhm.
Like
Okay.
the moon would attribute all the colors of the water,
Mhm.
like a sapphire, a blue topaz.
Okay.
Then you could say a kyanite, then an iolite. Then of course moonstone, pearl is already there. Then we also have something known as fluorite,
Okay.
right?
Mhm.
These are all, if you see, watercolors. These stones pertain watercolors.
Okay.
So depending upon what is the requirement, the stone is prescribed, so that once everything has to be balanced.
Right.
Nothing overbalanced, nothing underbalanced.
Perfect.
So
I think this is really getting even more fascinating, and we will like to address the next planets in our next session.
oh sure.
I'm sure the audience will be really happy and excited and eager to look into the next videos. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Bless you.